Hey guys, it's Katie Young, that crazy anime fanatic who loves anime more than Mr. Krabs loves making money. It's that time of the semester where we fellow students in first-year seminar Self-Exploration Through Anime have to present a digital storytelling project. I first got into Pokemon, which was my first anime, and that's not something that I'm too proud of. Fortunately, I got into anime like Naruto and my all-time favorite, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and my favorite character is Riza Hawkeye. The genre for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood falls under adventure, psychological thriller, while following along with a military plot. My focus for this project is going to be on the theme of changing the world and moving forward in life in the eyes of myself and Riza Hawkeye. Beware, there are major spoilers ahead, so run while you can.
Why is it being used to kill them instead?
Because that's the job we state alchemists have been given to do. You ask why we're here killing these people instead of protecting them? Because this is a war and that's what soldiers do. Isn't that right?
You think this is our job? To cause tragedy?
Well, that's how it seems. But let's see. Tell me, miss. You're not very happy to be here, are you? Well, you don't appear to be. But can you honestly tell me, in that split second when you take down an enemy, you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction and pride in your skills? Well, Miss Marksman.
That's enough, Kimberly!
Riza Hawkeye was exposed to a brutal genocide during the Ashvalan Civil War. She was a sniper in charge of shooting people who were trying to escape the country. She hated the work that she did, but she didn't stop doing what she was ordered to do. She was just doing what she had to in order to live another day. After the war, she wanted to work with Colonel Roy Mustang in order to repent for the executions she carried out and to help fix their post-war damaged country. I similarly want to do the same with the criminal justice system. My major is criminology and criminal justice with a double minor in social work and social science forensics. I want to have an active part in transforming this society. Recently, I watched a documentary titled Race, The Power of an Illusion, which talked about how this country is divided by race. I was outraged at the idea that minorities are suffering injustice by police because of the idea of white supremacy. This concept is infuriating and it leaves an unsettling thought in my mind of what will happen if we let the system prevail within future generations. Additionally, it's terrifying to think that citizens are being executed based on the color of their skin. Hawkeye was ordered to kill countless fallen citizens, but no one is ordering a police officer to execute a young African-American man in an alleyway for what is perceived to be suspicious activities. This corruption of authority sickens both Hawkeye and I, and thus leads us to want to make a change in the system before it becomes saturated with innocent blood. Riza inspired me to make a change in the world when she decided to deviate from the military and uproot the murderous scandal which resulted in a large amount of war and bloodshed. She took matters into her own hands while sacrificing her career to save the country that she loved. I love my country because it gave me freedom, a caring family, and a chance for a higher education after I was adopted. Now I want to give back to this country. However, this country deserves more than just loyal service. It deserves a change that will bring everyone peace.
Where the hell did you leave your post? No matter what happened to us, you could still have kept your involvement a secret. That was the whole idea, right? But you just come waltzing in here, plain as day. Are you a complete idiot?
Yeah, fine, that's it. I'm an idiot.
One additional thing that I like about Hawkeye is that she can be really impulsive when someone acts stupidly. Her impulsive actions bring out a side of Riza that illustrates that she's an interesting human being instead of some mechanical soldier. For me, I can be extremely impulsive, like a giant ball of energy. One example of how impulsive I can be is when Sensei read over my script for this assignment. She said that I need to take out most of the anime plot and stop hiding behind my character. I dramatically fell on the floor and exclaimed how impossible it would be for me to erase events from the script of my all-time favorite anime. Riza also inspired me to move forward in life even after depressing times. Riza lost her father as a young woman and then she was thrown into a traumatic war. She could have committed suicide after the war, but she continued to move forward to a better tomorrow. She did this because she didn't feel like it was right for her to end her life by choice when she murdered so many innocent civilians. Instead, she moved forward with the military and proactively worked to help fix her country. I know how hard it is to move forward from difficult times. I lost my father 3 years ago, and that was the hardest time in my life. I could have given up on everything and allowed myself to stay in a state of despair, but I didn't because I had a goal to reach. I worked so hard to get to college and high school, and now that I'm here, I want to make my father proud. He wanted me to go to college and get a degree before I decided to pursue a career, so that's my goal. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree in criminology and criminal justice, but now I'm not here for just my dad. I'm here for myself and with my goal to fix a divided and broken system. I won't deny that it's still really hard for me to move from my dad's passing. There are still days that I want him here to be with me, and the same must have been true for Riza. She must have wished there were days where she didn't have to participate in the war, but she has to move forward in order to fix her country and protect the people she loves. I had to move forward as well in order to get to college, and now I have to continue to move forward to fix the criminal justice system. Sensei told us that she started this class because of the fact that a student told her that anime saved their life. Anime can save a person's life because there's always something to connect to back in reality. If I had never watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I would have never connected with Riza Hawkeye, and I would never have gotten the motivation to work toward a change in this world. Also, I would have given up on my chances of going to college and getting a degree because I would have let the pain of my father's death consume me. Hawkeye taught me how to stand up and walk forward in life after a traumatic nightmare. That doesn't mean that we leave behind the painful aspects of our lives. That's just as impossible as bringing someone back to life from the dead. We just learned how to move forward with these painful parts of our lives because they are a part of us, whether we like it or not. We move forward, that pain will feel like it's fading, and change will be made possible until it becomes a reality. 真っ白な景色に今誘われて僕は行くよまだ見ぬ世界へ